What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. So happy to have you guys here. So this week Alex and the team are actually in Texas for Texas 2K. So we're a little short staffed. So we decided to kind of just show you life at the shop, go to each department, see what everyone's up to. And we're also going to show you guys one of our first builds on a E46 BMW M3. Hope you guys enjoy it. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all the new content that we'll release. Stay tuned.
F1 parts, F1 package parts. Hey, I'm Sean. Everyone here calls me Charlie. I'm one of the fabricators / welders here at Gintani. For you fabricators out there, Parham and I are using a Everlast PowerTake 315 LX. It does 315 amps AC DC. It's water cooled. We're running number 20 torches on here, and I got my bougie setup. You know, my BBW sippy cup, so when I drop my cup, it doesn't explode. And then shout out to Garbage Weld Kids, the sick antidote back cap. You know, definitely making me a better fabricator. Right here, what we have is everything we use to make our race pipes for the F1 package that give us that iconic Gintani sound. We have flanges that are made in-house by our machinists, O2 bungs, EGTs, bellows used in the merge collectors, and bends that we use that we have to free in order to get as close fitment to the OEM header extensions. From this point, we use various different tools that we've created here at Gintani in order to get as close to OEM fitment as possible. The reason we TIG weld here is because it's a more precise form of welding that allows us to weld more temperamental materials such as stainless and titanium and aluminum with less problems and more accuracy. When TIG welding, we can throw these bigger cups on here and crank up our gas a little bit and get better gas coverage over the surface of the weld. Also, our penetration is a little bit tighter and cleaner, not disrupting airflow as much as other forms of welding might. When you're running stainless steel, titanium, stuff like that, you're using DC electricity. When you're welding aluminum, you need AC. So there's physically, the polarity is switching back and forth. So a lot more heat buildup in the torch. The part gets a lot hotter, a lot faster. You know, it's a lot more violent of a welding process, but you know, it's what's needed. What's up guys, my name's Parham. Some of the guys know me as Party. I'm the senior fabricator here, head of the fab department, basically in charge of ordering us material, gases, stuff like that, making sure everyone has what they need in order to get their projects done on time. I also do a lot of research and development for the twin turbo kits we're building on a lot of these cars, you know. I've been here since early 2018. I do a lot of the CAD designing with Chris. I do a lot of 3D printing and 3D scanning for the shop. As one of the head fabricators here, my main job is to overlook a lot of the products that leave here, how they're being built, make sure everything's being built to our standards, make sure quality is number one, and yeah.
Here we have a test print for our Huracan twin turbo kit. This is one of the end tanks that we recently had changed up a little bit, smoothed out some of the features, try to make it a little bit more streamlined, try and make the kit slightly more efficient. But we're doing a quick test 3D print here, and then once this is done, we're going to be breaking this off. We're going to be taping it up to the actual cores that we use, and we're going to be placing it in the car itself, just to make sure the blow-off valve and everything lines up, and you know, all the endpoints meet where they need to, and there's enough clearance everywhere. So yeah, this thing's about 41% done. Once that's done, we will be machining it out of billet. So basically what you guys were watching was me just going through the process of 3D scanning a part, making sure that all the geometry and everything is correct. We're ultimately gonna be reverse engineering this part and hopefully be 3D printing it out of some sort of nylon with some sort of carbon fiber or fiberglass reinforcer. So
it's St. Pinchy's Day and the whole shop showed up with no green.
I forgot about Kevin. Hit up at Gintani Kevin for all your X7 needs.
Yep. All downpipes for M5s, M8s.
X7 interior
X7.
panels.
Oh, he's great at X7. He loves doing
X7 interior panel.
Favorite thing.
Look at this shit.
Hey, bitch. Ow. You're making cramp.
Ooh. You know the rear, because you have no passengers and you
Dude,
can't
it
see
smells
the fuck
like
out of it.
shit in here.
Yeah, alright, hater. Look at it.
Let me pass by.
It's another van.
Oh, we didn't want to go again.
Why? Why me?
Cheese enchiladas and some fish tacos. What the?
Damn,
Oh, that's a big bite. That's a big bite.
What else that mouth do?
Hell no.
Wow, I let you have some of my monster and you gonna do that to me, bro?
You want some of this? Come get it.
What's going on, guys? Chris.
What's up, I'm Paul.
And we're fabricators here at Gintani. So today we've got our SVJ F1 package here. And first off, we start off with the OEM rear section. We take precise measurements and fixture that up all properly so everything fits precise. We have all our flanges and things made in-house. We do all the TIG welding and we bend up all our brackets ourselves here.
So we like to make sure all the measurements are correctly and it's kind of balance wise, because this is the back system of the SVJ. Everybody notices it. We want to make sure it's presentable and looking really good and sounding amazing on top of that.
So a few benefits to our F1 system over the stock one is weight reduction, free flowing, and it sounds badass. No, but we do back purge all of our material. Everything's back purged, so we have solid penetration all the way around. And our big thing here is we focus on the F1 sound. So we're trying to get these cars to sound like Formula One, and that seems to be our bread and butter right now. Start over. So
Like Chrislo said, it gives it more horsepower and more airflow. And not only that, you get that amazing sound, and it's all you hear all the time.
I'm in my head too much, too high, ain't getting up. Thoughts just ain't adding up.
I can't do it. Just go ahead. Go, man. Go. What's up, everybody? I'm Jay from Gintani. I'm one of the technicians here. I do all the work on the cars, including clutch rebuilds, transmission work, engine work, meth tank installs, turbo installs, suspension. Basically do everything here on the cars. And right now we have a few cars on the schedule, but we're just trying to get rid of the cars that we really need gone. You guys saw me in the past 2 videos. I've just been here for about maybe 4 months now. So it's going good and I love it here. I love what I do. I have a big passion for this stuff. So any of you guys' cars that come in here, it's in good hands and I guarantee I'll take care of it like it's my own. But yeah, basically I hope to see you guys in person. Any fans or anything like that from Gintani, we all love you and appreciate you. So thanks, guys.
Not checkers, these checks. I flooded out my paddock with baguettes. I curved Tiffany for jets. Need to get myself together, I'm a man. Oh, we should keep on drinking out of bread. Keisha eat a body like it's can. Body slam a nigga like I'm a hot. Get your
guys? Just wanted to show you guys what I'm working on today. This is our adapter for the 992 Turbo S. This is a little rough piece of it. This is what it looks like on top. Gotta flip it over, give it the shape, cut out the O-ring spots, and then do the injector spots, and we're good to go. The GT3 one is finished, and the Turbo S one is on its way, so I hope you guys are excited to see it. What's going on, guys? My name's Chris. I'm the machinist over here at Gintani. I do everything from design to machining. If you guys know what CNC machining is, I design all the parts on Mastercam over here, and I program my machines to cut the metal and produce parts like these throttle body adapters. This one was unfortunately a bad piece, but we got it made and fixed, so those are good to go. Currently working on a 992 Turbo S adapter for my crazy boss because he wants fuel injection, possibly meth injection, for all the good power, you know, the stuff we do over here. Let's talk about that Blue E46 that you guys just saw. That is a piece of Gintani history over here. Alex was nice enough to sell me that car a couple of years back because he wanted to keep it in the family. It's been my favorite car since I was a kid, so I can't even tell you guys how much I love that thing. I'm hoping you guys love the content we have for it. It's got our Gintani everything, as I like to call it, and that everything includes a full header system, exhaust setup, our Gintani manifold, Gintani bracket for the supercharger kit. The car is on a wall roll fuel system with injectors. It's got a Clutchmaster's clutch, Olin suspension, Apex wheels on a square setup with some R888 so it can hook. The car was making, I want to say, close to 600 horsepower when Alex last dynoed it, but it needs a tune with some of these big boy injectors we got waiting for it from 5.0 Motorsports, so I'm excited to put these on there. Hoping you guys love the sounds and the rare color you get to see. I tried to clean it up nice and good for you guys, so I hope you enjoyed it.